we saw a real change when it came to the boards of our major members and the senior executive of our major members when there was this change federally. Their engagement just changed overnight. And it was like, well, we're going to take this agenda and we're going to run with it and we're going to lead on it. And that was really exciting for us, because if I look back at my role at the Green Building Council, in the early days, we really just dealt with the sustainability managers, we dealt with the engineers and the architects. We never had engagement with boards and we never had engagements with executive. We would now on a weekly basis be engaging at an incredibly high level. And not only that, I look at where some of these executives are, that years and years ago, I probably would have felt quite frustrated in my engagement with them, in that they wouldn't have known who the Green Building Council were, or if they did, they kind of didn't know what we do. Whereas now these same CEOs could speak to investors for an hour and very articulately about sustainability, and they know exactly what's happening, they know the state of the market. And so I think that what's really exciting is, in spite of the political environment that's happened in Australia over the last 10 years when it comes to carbon, our industry's gone, doesn't matter, we're going to do it in spite of you. So then what that has then led is, I think we've got to be very cautious when we're critical of government. I really do. Because government has been leading. It's the who's that's been leading in government. And when we use the term government, everyone kind of throws the capital cities in there and the state governments in there, and to an extent the federal government. And through all this time, they have been leading.
Are they?
And so it's the politicians that have been inactive, and there's been inertia, and it's been, difficult. But actually, government itself and the bureaucracy have been doing some incredible things, and we need to acknowledge that. And for us, it's been fantastic because the collaboration has been really authentic. And I'll give you a couple of examples. When you consider the CBD, which is a commercial building disclosure, they could have got rid of that a number of years ago. And at the time when it was input in Australia, it was set at 2,000 square metres. So any commercial office at sale or lease had to disclose its neighbours rating over 2,000 square metres. We worked really closely as an industry, not just the Green Building Council, as an industry, we've worked really closely with the bureaucracy. Not only has that been maintained, it's been reduced. So from 2,000 square metres, it went down to 1,000 square metres. So we're actually capturing more of the market.